Hey Schmuckles, today we're going to analyze and debate some potential Jurassic Park and Dead by Daylight rumors that have been going around. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. This is actually brought to my attention from Gorgera on Twitter. I know everyone's going to say, Gorgera is kind of a known troll, so you definitely shouldn't trust this. The fact Gorgera is posting about this is probably fake. Gorgera posts a combination of troll posts as well as like rumors and other real leaks too. I saw that Gorgera posted about this, and after doing more research on the basis of this post, I thought, hey, this is probably worth discussing because it could actually be true. So Gorgera said, remember how Kote said they've lost licenses in DBD before? Yeah, it was Jurassic Park, rip. And then Gorgera posted a combination of looks like what could be potentially perk icons as well as some sort of background. These icons actually came from the owner of the DBD Leaks Discord. And here's the actual conversation, what happened in Discord. Masuster, the owner of DBD Leaks, said, wait, they had Jurassic Park? He then posted this icon here, which is an icon of a T-Rex. Gorgera, in response to Masuster's first question, said Behavior made a Jurassic Park game, yes, or published it. And this is true. Behavior Interactive actually worked with Universal Studios to produce a Jurassic Park video game on mobile. I think it's called Jurassic Park Primal Ops. And then Gorgera then saw the icon that Masuster posted and said, wait, what? Masuster then posted another icon right here, which is actually of a dinosaur hatching. Then someone here said, lol, the trace Jurassic World render recognized. As if to say, like, Masuster, you kind of just trace this and you're now just posting this in the Discord to kind of troll people. Masuster responded to that with a question mark. Gorgera asked, where are you finding this mass? Gorgera said it's probably a perk. This T-Rex head right here actually looks like it's actually traced directly off of this picture right here. So does that sort of discredit the validity that this could actually be an icon that was found in the Dead by Daylight game files? Behavior have kind of been known to trace things in the past before. Like for example, the perk Awakened Awareness from Albert Wesker was actually traced from this pose in Resident Evil 4 Albert Wesker. His face doesn't completely line up with the trace, but you can tell that the shape of his body here seems to be kind of traced directly from this picture. This is just a picture that I found online of Wesker. So when this scene was happening in Resident Evil 4, if a screenshot was taken at a different time, it might actually line up exactly. And then Gorgera also posted out, I don't think those are Wheatdraws icons. Wheatdraws is an artist that does a lot of different perks for fan-made concepts in Dead by Daylight. I don't think he's ever done a Jurassic Park concept. Fake or not, I'm posting it to Twitter. So that kind of clarifies the basis for Gorgera posting this on Twitter. We don't know if this is necessarily the lost license in DBD, but it does seem like an educated guess based on the facts of the situation. So yes, Gorgera does post a combination of trolls and real leaks and rumors as well. To be honest, I always just DM Gorgera when I'm not sure, and they're always happy to clarify with me if it's actually something they think could be true or if they're just joking. Gorgera actually seems to think that this could potentially be true. The basis for thinking that this could potentially be a lost license is one, Matthew Kote said in a recent interview that they privately lost a license behind the scenes. He said the content was actually not released for the license. And pulling things back full circle, Matthew Kote also confirmed that it was none of these options that I listed on Twitter. It's been leaked that the next chapter in Dead by Daylight is going to be original. If the next chapter is original, it's actually too early to be seeing licensed icons such as this in the game files. That's why people are not guessing that Jurassic Park is the anniversary chapter, because this is showing up in the game files far too early for it to actually be the anniversary chapter. So an educated guess could be like, these are in the game files because this is something that's been scrapped. Another thing, Masuster did not clarify if this was for the core game or Dead by Daylight Mobile. We've seen a large variety of out-of-pocket kind of exclusive skins in DBD Mobile, and just kind of silly ideas that have never been brought to the core game. If we start with the premise that these were actually data mined from the Dead by Daylight game files, do we think that it's absolutely certain that these are Jurassic Park related and not just dinosaur related? This icon right here is definitely of a T-Rex. Now, is this Universal's T-Rex or is this kind of just a generic T-Rex? Honestly, that egg hatching icon is kind of what sells it for me, because this is really the iconic image that we see at the beginning of the Jurassic World movie, where the Indominus Rex is hatching out of an egg and we just see its eye poking out of the egg. I suppose you could kind of consider these dinosaur icons to just be generic, meaning maybe not licensed through Universal Studios Jurassic Park. Masuster also found this banner as well. And here's where it all kind of gets interesting in the debate whether or not Jurassic Park was a license that Behavior worked with for Dead by Daylight. Here's the name of the game files: NE Event Jurassic Fried Chicken 1, NE Event Jurassic Fried Chicken 2, NE Event Jurassic Victory Challenge. So if this was actually data mined from the Dead by Daylight game files, and these are actually the names of these files, they do kind of seem like they could be Jurassic Park related. The NE in the beginning of the names could stand for NetEase Event, which actually refers to Dead by Daylight Mobile. So it's possible these icons were related to some sort of Jurassic or dinosaur event related to Dead by Daylight Mobile. And in fact, last year on February 23rd, 2023, Dead by Daylight Mobile had pre-registration for an event that opened ahead of a massive update. So it makes me wonder, like, could this be something that's on the cards for the future in Dead by Daylight Mobile, like an upcoming event or something like that? They did release some dino skins in Dead by Daylight Mobile recently. Like, these are full-on dinosaur cosmetics that are actually in the game Dead by Daylight Mobile. So is there going to be some sort of Jurassic Park collaboration with Dead by Daylight? I mean, this video just kind of serves to start the conversation about it, because I'm still trying to get all the facts of the situation straight. Like, I'm not sure if these are icons that are associated with the core game or Dead by Daylight Mobile. The name of the game files themselves might suggest that it's for a Dead by Daylight Mobile event, and the names also suggest that it is Jurassic Park related. If this is related to a Dead by Daylight Mobile event, I don't know why Dweet actually hasn't said anything about this, because Dweet is actually pretty good with the Dead by Daylight Mobile leaks, and Dweet hasn't really said anything about this. This was something that was posted in the general chat of the DBD Leaks Discord. No one has actually posted about this in the leaks tab. Ever since Masuster kind of retired from data mining in the Dead by Daylight game files, he hasn't really posted anything in the leaks tab of that Discord, so that really doesn't go for or against validating this as a potential leak. What I'm saying is this could actually be true and just something that nobody's posted in the leaks tab. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. Like, these icons, are these definitely Jurassic Park related, or do you think that they're just generic dinosaur icons? Based on the names of the icons, do you think that this could be for some sort of out-of-pocket Dead by Daylight Mobile Jurassic Park collaboration? One thing's for sure, the anniversary chapter would not have icons in the game files at this point. For example, when Behavior accidentally leaked Ghostface on the mid chapter before the intended release of the Ghostface chapter, there's no icons associated with Ghostface in that mid chapter. So realistically, if this was related to the core game, the icons would have to be for chapter 31 in March if that was the case. So based on all the facts, if I had to fully guess what the most likely situation is here, there's kind of one of two possibilities. One is that Behavior has privately lost the Jurassic license behind the scenes. It's unclear if these icons were intended for the core game or for Dead by Daylight Mobile, and the timeline events of things that we know have happened internally at Behavior lines up for it being potentially a lost license too. Behavior could have privately lost this license before Matthew Cote revealed that in this interview. The core game just collaborated with Universal Studios for the first time with the Chucky chapter, so maybe Behavior had a collaboration going with Universal Studios Jurassic Park at the same time as the Chucky chapter development. Because it's the same license holders, all of this would have happened before that interview. And on top of that, we also saw Jurassic Park listed as a possible license to join Dead by Daylight. They listed some possibilities and had to select which licenses we'd most like to see in Dead by Daylight, and Jurassic Park was really a surprise candidate on that list. So for whatever reason, Jurassic Park had become more relevant to Behavior behind the scenes, so they chose to include that on the survey. So could that suggest that they possibly have some sort of connection with the Jurassic Park license holders? Or two, maybe there's some sort of Dead by Daylight Mobile Jurassic Park collaboration. Maybe it's something that was scrapped behind the scenes, or maybe it's something that's coming up in the future. And now is really a great time to really start this discussion. Let me know in the comment section below, what would you think of a Jurassic Park chapter in Dead by Daylight? This is not in any way related to these leaks in any way, but Jurassic Park just announced this new game called Jurassic Park Survival. The trailer for this game looks very much like a Dead by Daylight new killer reveal. I'm not saying it's related to Dead by Daylight in any way, I'm just saying that this shows that aesthetically Jurassic Park can really adapt into sort of a horror kind of story. If they were to bring in a Jurassic chapter, they could bring in some of the iconic elements from the films and really give it more of like a horror twist. Like this right here really aesthetically fits the vibe for a Dead by Daylight trailer. We have a new survivor with a flashlight revealing an iconic new map location, and then we have our killer reveal as well as just the new map itself too. I don't really see how they could implement a full-grown T-Rex into a Jurassic chapter, unless it was some sort of AI outdoor creature. But how would that giant AI T-Rex function on every single map? Like for example, how would it function on Larry's Memorial Institute? It seems like a smaller dinosaur would definitely be better fit for Dead by Daylight. So would you be okay with a Jurassic Park chapter in the core game Dead by Daylight? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to follow this discussion. That does it for this video. Goodbye.